Carmel, I think you and we recognise that all of our customers and our farmers in particular are all going to have different goals in relation to transitioning to a low carbon future, and will be starting from a different place. And that will be dependent on the nature of their business, the sector that they're operating in, their location, their geography, and in some cases the maturity or needs of their business. So I think this would be a really great opportunity for you to share. What are you seeing our farmers do today in this area, and how are they actually getting started?
Yeah, thanks, Tash. There are a range of methods, not just in agriculture, but also right across other sectors of the economy. But why are we talking so much about agriculture and carbon markets? Well, because predominantly the majority of the registered projects are in the agriculture and vegetation methods. So there's undoubtedly so much more interest in carbon projects at the moment. We're definitely seeing that. I mean, you just need to look at the agenda of any event or webinar these days, and carbon markets usually feature on it. We're seeing a lot of knowledge building. So farmers are very curious. They're investing time to understand what is actually a complex market. I think we should be clear that this is not something you pick up overnight, like anything in farming. And particularly what they're thinking about is what are the practice changes that might be right for their farming strategy, for their farming family, because sequestering carbon into landscapes comes from the practice changes you make, and they need to fit with your business strategy and your family. So there's a lot of interest in soil carbon projects, and one of the reasons for that is because the agricultural enterprise can carry on over the top of the carbon project. Carbon really can enhance the productivity of the underlying agricultural enterprise in the first place. So we're seeing a lot of research, we're seeing a lot of goal setting and practice change investigation. Equally, farmers are thinking a lot about who they would work with should they undertake a carbon project. There's a lot of new organisations now operating and supporting people undertaking projects. So, that's a bit of a process to go through. I should mention that there is an eligible interest holder consent process that you should be aware of. People are investigating that if they have debt, if there are traditional owners involved in their land title and so on. There are a couple of examples. So that's a process that needs to be understood. And then finally, legal advice. So we're seeing people, and importantly, they should be really understanding their legal obligations. There are contracts involved in carbon projects, and you really need to be eyes wide open, knowing what you're going into. So there's some of the things, but overall just heaps of activity and interest.